53 and 45, 54k. Sorry, 54 and 53 and 54, but also as high as 55. So between 53 and 55, we'll go sideways, and then we will, let's look at the 4-hour. And here you can see that we could either bounce off of this 54 and follow this yellow line, or we could be more bearish and retest the support at 53. But if we bounce off that 53, we will retest 55 again, and this will make it even more bullish, and we will go all the way to 57. And I actually don't see it be able to break this pattern and have a bearish scenario. So right now I'm 80% bullish, 20% bearish, just based off of this pattern. And yeah, and so far I've been pretty good with these patterns. Not to brag or anything, but yeah, I think I actually showed this chart last night, and I had my lines exactly as they are. So just wanted, and I don't believe in long TAs, so I just want to keep it short and sweet. So between 53 and 55, that's where we'll be going sideways, retest 53, and then go, if we pass that, we'll go upwards. If we failed that, obviously the bearish scenario that team said, we could, you know, test all of these fib levels and come all the way down, as far as right here.
We just hit 55.
It seems like 51. Even at that point, 51, 50, between 50 and 51, right at this point, is the max I see it going down. But any further than that would be like a crypto end of the crypto world, I feel like. But yeah, that's it. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I could see it pretty much bullish. I mean, even with a 48,000, 47,000 touch, you know, like a retracement down to that, I see strong support above 48,000. Even if we touch that, considering just the fundamental news of Taproot and how significant this upgrade is going to be, and it's probably going to set the stage for the rest of the upgrades that Bitcoin's going to have, I still think, you know, that's just some fundamental news that's going to help, you know, kind of absorb these retracements and keep things a little bit bullish. Of course, there's got to, after pumps like these, we're going to have some downside. But I think, you know, before the middle of November, you know, we're going to be testing the ATHs, in my opinion.
Another technical analysis. If you look at Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, usually every time they congratulate people for buying the dip, that's when Bitcoin starts dipping again. Look, the RSI is at 92. We're almost maxed out. If Bitcoin goes to that 56k price point, RSI is going to be 97. People will have to take profits. They're either going to take profits or they're going to hold. And human psychology dictates not every trader is going to hold it at that price level. Not everybody's going to diamond hand their Bitcoin. Not especially when Bitcoin's up over 7 million times at that point.
Guys, but I don't think there is like multi-billionaire people like scrapping in Bitcoin. I think they will hold it for investment, right?
No, look, rich people are rich because they probably spend like 5 hours per day repositioning their wealth. You can't just keep your wealth in one thing and expect it to grow. They have to reposition. Look at the...
I don't know. Some of their bag, not their whole bag, though.
All the hodlers out there.
Drew's like, huh?
Okay.
The same with the low amount of Bitcoin on exchanges right now. We'd have to see some really serious onboarding to make this dip. You know,
there's no big catalyst that can help pump up the price of Bitcoin. It doesn't matter if they have the Lightning Network upgrade and Bitcoin's free to transfer. Bitcoin is so slow to transfer. I could send you money right now. It could take 4 or 5 hours for you to get that money. They can only do 500. They can't do that many transactions per day.
Takes 2 minutes these days, team.
If we compare it to the stock world, I'm wondering if can we compare it to what happened at Coca-Cola and like Warren Buffett just holding his position on Coca-Cola? Maybe. I don't know.
That's a different scenario. I mean, Coca-Cola was great, but if you go back through the markets, there's so many better things he could have put money in. He didn't want to put money in Apple when Apple was new as well. He could have put money in so many things.
That's true.
Amazon, so many things. $12
But there's
Amazon's so great now.
the
Because
point I was making, though, there are some, I think, big time holders too that have a large position that they're not touching, including Tesla. I think they're not touching most of their position. I think they're only shaving 10% here and there and repositioning 10%. But most of their bag, it seems like they're holding, or buckets, shall we call it?
It's really good to have this conversation about bearish versus bullish, though, because that way we can all, be ready for whatever is to come. And suddenly an exchange could dump too, and that would be an extreme bearish scenario, and we have to be ready for that.
Of course, we're all here just predicting the weather, man. It could just rain,
Exactly.
you know.
Can I just ask something that maybe makes sense?
Does it make dollars?
Absolutely.
Let me ask. So, let's say the El Salvador, they become like this untouchable bank on the islands, right? For Bitcoin, and let's say like all these people from South America, they don't know what to do with the money because it's money that is illegal. They want to put it onto Bitcoin. That will create like a big demand for Bitcoin, right?
I mean, there's not that much market cap there moving around. It helped, I guess, significantly with the news cycles and things like that with some good news. But like with the tokenomics behind it, I don't know if there'd be that much buying power enough to really affect the global market like that.
What you want to watch is their expansion. What you want to watch is the influence seeping out into the rest of Central and South America. That's what'll really do it.
Yeah, I think right now the two things that Bitcoin would have going for it fundamentally, people are waiting for that 50% mark for eco-friendly mining. That's one thing. Hopefully, the holders will get that news. And the other thing would be that Taproot upgrade. Those are two huge things.
Yeah, but Taproot upgrade, it doesn't make Bitcoin faster though.
They're saying it's going to make it more scalable.
All right, the developers of Bitcoin lie so many times before. It's not going to make it faster though. It's not going to help Bitcoin as a asset for transferring. People are not going to use it for buying and selling.
Do we need Bitcoin to be fast?
They shouldn't.
Yeah, what Kraken's saying about this upgrade, they're saying Taproot's enhanced user privacy and transaction efficiency benefits are two sides of the same coin. The upgrade means that details about a user's unexecuted spending conditions are not revealed, resulting in improved privacy when transacting on the network and a lighter data load on the blockchain. So it's going to be a little bit lighter. I don't know if that lighter is going to make it faster, so it will be more efficient. And they're saying, what else are they saying? Taproot upgrade is significant, not just in its technical changes, but in its implementation process. Some believe that Taproot will set the operational foundation for how Bitcoin protocol upgrades are implemented in the years to come. It is a big one for the last 5 years. I mean, there hasn't been any, it was like Lightning Network was the last one. So I think this is just some fundamentals that's going to hold up a little bit. I'm not saying it's going to be super crazy bullish, but it is going to be some buying rumors.
Hey, does anyone think the Panama Papers have something to do with Bitcoin pumping? Panama Papers, the whole.
I think Q4 had the most, just like, books opening up and people, repositioning their profits and everything and redoing their books. Fourth quarter, you got to make things happen.
Right. The Panama Papers just exposed so many people hiding money through banks and this laundering of like even the Queen, the president of Honduras, like so many millionaires. And I think Bitcoin is going to fix that. That's why I pump. I don't know.
If you're still watching my stream, this is a chart for Shiba Inu. The sell signal already came for SHIB. I'm probably done scalping SHIB in the next 10 minutes. After that, I'm not scalping anymore for the day.
What's the price right now, Tim?
If you're scalping SHIB, you could potentially be holding it all the way down to 5-6 decimals.
What is the current price? I'm sorry, I'm driving.
Current price, 2332.
Okay.
4 decimals, 2332.
Yeah.
All right, I turned off my screen. Does anybody else wants to share?
I just have one last question. Would you see significant support now at 48,500? Around that 48,000, 47,900 area? Just looking at a daily and the 8 hour, and I'm hoping that might be new support.
I just came back in and I had that glitch where it was like everyone's voices talking at once and like it was crazy fast.
Oh, like you're fast forwarding it and it catches up to the present moment? That's
Yeah.
hilarious when that happens. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's insane. Does this is off topic, but does anybody know how I can get rid of all of these notifications from that silly Discord channel?
Nope.
Yeah.
You can leave the channel.
I do.
No, not ours. Not
You
this.
want the
This.
notification?
Thousands of these meme notifications are coming in.
I can help you.
Okay.
Oh, you can
Go
just
to
block
movie time.
requests.
I already did.
Come down to movie time and I'll show you very easily.
Yeah, make sure you don't let people message you unless you add them. Then you can turn off friends
wasn't-
notifications, but your
They're
Discord's
not
messed
private
up.
messages. They're notifications.
Oh god. I'll help you down in the channel though. Don't put Doge back on the screen. People are scalping Doge, but Bitcoin could pull down the price of Doge. That's why I'm cautioning you guys. This could be the bull trap for Bitcoin again. Just my technical analysis.
Hey, Tim, would you see this new support, according to your analysis, would you see it at 40,000 or would you see it at around 47 or 48,000?
He's calling for 45.
45k before people scalping again.
43.
Are we're gonna make our way back up one more time or so?
Back up?
Yeah, like up to like the high.
You see, Big Bear.
So
that's
he's
the
asking
trap.
about 65k all-time high, possibly.
Yeah, possibly like hitting like the 60s and then coming down. Is that what we're basically saying?
That's the bullish scenario that I was talking about when I was sharing my screen. But I'm pretty bearish right now. I would even take profits now because I don't play risky. I'm the type of guy that uses a condom every time.
So it looks like the daily
And you'll just
200.
go back in for a second round in case you were wrong, right?
It's so hard. It's so hard not to be emotional and put it back in.
So that can still be kind of bullish if we touch. That would be a toe touch on the 200 daily moving average for the daily 200, the regular moving average. So that could still be a bullish scenario if we touch 45, right? Because now we have newfound support over the 200-day moving average on the daily.
My opinion, guys, is we're gonna go up to 58 in the next few days, and from there it's gonna be a 10,000 drop to 48 and consolidate there.
Yeah, as long as we don't go too far below the 200 moving average on the daily, again, I'll be feeling confident.
I don't think it's going to be a drop until December, though.
I'm seeing the rest of the day going. If it goes good, I see us going to 58.
If you don't think it's going to drop until December, you can always take out a long position on leverage right now. But our size at 92, and it has plenty of room to dip.
What time frame are you looking at? You're looking at the daily?
4 hour.
All right, so I have the 4 hour up on my chart, and this whole rally, the highest the RSI is. I know we have different numbers. The numbers are irrelevant, because it'll yours will scale in. But for me, it was what, July 26th. For me, it went up to 87. So yeah, in theory, we do have a divergence. However, this is an unconfirmed top, so it's too early to call it a divergence. This move can, assuming it goes to 58, these guys are calling 58. I'm going to assume it breaks that RSI, the divergence, right? I mean, it's at, what is this number? I can't see. It's 84. If this thing goes to 58, it'll break that RSI trend, freeing us from any divergence. Do I think that's going to happen? No, but using the RSI, especially on the 4 hour, to me, that doesn't really make sense right now, because